We're prognosticators again. Did you hear about this? We predict the future. We actually command the future. You and I, Brian, by virtue of our Karnak-like powers of mental prognostication, and also us having the big heads now, it looks like that space alien from that cool first season episode of the Outer Limits. He had the big fucking skull head with the giant brain. We will things into happening now. We don't even predict them. We just say something's going to happen and it happens. Look at the downfall of AEW. But did you hear about the bull incident? Did you hear about the bullshit that went on?
As soon as it happened, it was sent to me to the point where I thought, oh, this must be some old video. I was like, oh shit, it just happened. We just talked about this.
Yes. What was it? A day? Was it 24 hours before you, for some unknown reason, decided you wanted to watch people riding bulls on television?
I didn't want to watch. It wasn't my choice. It just happened to be on TV before I turned the channel.
Well, and then you were shocked and amazed that this type of thing went on, and I was, oh no. So these bulls, they jump up in the stands. You ought to see this bullshit because there've been videos of this. But as soon as we broadcast this to the world, a bull, did you hear what the bull's name was? You know, they got strange names for these bulls these days, Costello. Would you like to hear them?
I think I saw what it was. What was it?
Party Bus. The bull named Party Bus got pissed off, and rightfully so, at this activity that the humans were engaging in, and leaped over the goddamn railing into the stands and straight through the breezeway and out into the concession area. And people clambering and scattering to get through the stands, and then outside there's some people running from a fucking bull. Now, the video has no audio. The one that I saw, it's video, a security camera, I don't know what the fuck, of a bull running through a sparsely occupied concession area at the fairgrounds, but still there are human beings running from this bull. One would think they would be screaming, "The bull's loose! The bull's got to get out of the way of the bull!" But instead, it comes upon this group of people having an idle conversation, not
just
even looking in the direction, just standing there.
Not even moving. There are other people running around. They're just standing there.
So one of them was sipping out of a coffee cup, I saw.
I watched this over and over again to see what they were doing. Why are they just standing there?
Why they weren't even transfixed by the oncoming presence of this deadly fucking bull. They were just standing there having a fucking casual conversation, oblivious to the fact that a 12,000-pound bull with a big hump on his back was bearing them down, and the bull takes this motherfucker in the red shirt and gets up under him with his head.
It's a girl. No, I think it was a girl.
Was it? Well, you can't tell now.
Or a woman, I should say.
It might have been, but where those horns went, I don't know.
Hey, hold on. Who goes to a bull event and says, "Let me wear my red shirt"? Who the hell does that?
I just thought that's the only reason I knew, because the red shirt stood out from everybody else, and you could see the red shirt flying up in the air. I forgot about the red fucking flag and the bull. Well, isn't it ironic? Like rain on your wedding day, like when the bull gores you anyway.
I saw multiple camera angles of this, and it's incredible. Like I said, I was transfixed because they're just having this conversation.
Well,
they don't even move. And then the bull just takes this woman, and it's almost like she's a dummy. It doesn't seem like a real human body because of just how quick and powerful. And
he flipped her up, and then she spun around in the air and landed on his fucking horns, and he flipped her around again before she hit the ground. And it's like just
one of the videos
effortless.
One of the videos showed him running off and like going into the parking lot. And then you just see guys on horses with lassos running after him.
The fuck? Holy God. Who's going to stop that sumbitch with a fucking rope? But here's the thing. I didn't see the multiple camera. You got to I only saw the overhead like security camera footage. I need to see more angles of this. But how, again, was it a group of bless some deaf people that had come to the rodeo. Then how do you not feel the goddamn bull on the ground before that happens?
If you're deaf, that also is the excuse for why when your friend said, "Why are you wearing a red shirt?" you didn't answer
Yeah.
over and over again. I've got good tickets for the bullfight. Oh, you're wearing a red shirt.
And that's what now where was Darby Allin in all of this? He could have got hit by a bull named Bus.
Some guy tweeted me like a big defense of rodeo and how it's the greatest sport and people love it. Everyone who goes loves it. There's like a small subsection who don't. I said,
people that go to Trump rallies love them. That doesn't mean that kind of conduct should be, fucking ratified.
He's listing all the reasons why people love bull. Like, what about the running of the bulls through the concession stand? That seems like a bit of an issue.
Yeah.
Oh, the popcorn.
Because... And so the bulls out there, was the news not aware of this at this point, that there was now a bull in the parking lot? How did we not see the potential capture? Maybe he's still running around. Don't wear red in Oregon.
I saw videos all the way in the back because it was all in the, it was a dark parking lot with very little lighting. You just see the bull going, and then you see the guys with the hats and the lassos on horses running after him. Because you're thinking, how do they stop one of these things? I guess they do exactly what they do. It's not ringside. What do they call it in the middle of the bull ring? Yeah, bullside.
The bullside. No, the cowboys that roped steers and bulls and things out on the open range. I have the concept of this. I've seen it in westerns on television. I've never seen it actually done. But they don't have concrete or asphalt. And they don't have cars in the way of the shit, right? It's not like a obstacle course fucking bull roping when you're doing it out there. There's not a bunch of cars parked around it. How are you going to maneuver the horses around the cars in the parking lot to rope the bull who's not wanting to be roped?
Oh, let me make a correction.
What a fucking Chinese fire drill.
This seems like the time to make the correction, because I heard from a lot of people when we watched the bullfight, and when I watched it and tried to describe it to you, I didn't know what the women were throwing the rope around. They just ran away with the rope. Baby calves. I thought it may be a deer or something. It's baby cows that they're doing this to. And some guy got on me about it. I'm like, we didn't do any calf roping on Long Island. I'm sorry. I don't know what this is.
Well, why would you want to fuck with the poor baby cows? What did they...
There was a guy with a pony on Sunrise Highway in Freeport. That's it. There was nothing else. So...
But fuck the women fucking with the baby cows. Because, I can understand maybe not having a lot of sympathy for a full-grown fucking cow. They're fairly stout, can take care of themselves if riled, but a little baby?
Do you think you could become a draw in this world of bullshit? Really, when you think about it? Do you think you could become a draw if you're going after one of these like baby calves and you get off the horse and you take care of it? You turn heel by not.
Yeah, you turn heel by petting it and fucking fondling it and giving it some water.
You get the booze, but you start yelling back and you start building on that. You go to the event to boo the pacifists in the middle of the bullfight, bull riding, and calf roping.
Well, so much for the bull.